Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tembea Kenya Adventures. Please remember to subscribe to this channel for more entertaining videos. Today we're talking about 8 of the best places to visit in Kenya. Honestly, when people talk about Africa, a lot of the time, the picture they have in their mind, the sweeping savannas, the incredible wildlife, the vibrant cultures, that's Kenya. It's not just a country, it's like the continent's greatest hits album, a top-tier travel destination that seriously has it all. Now I know what you're thinking. Where do I even start? It's a valid question. The options are overwhelming in the best way possible. You could be trekking a mountain one day and chilling on a world-class beach the next. It's that diverse. It's like a buffet where every single dish is a 5-star meal. You want to try everything, but you've only got one plate. Well, don't you worry, because I've done the hard work for you. I've gone through the menu, I've tasted the goods, and I'm here to give you the chef's recommendations. So, in this video, we're going on a journey through this incredible country. I'm going to break down 8 of the most popular, most breathtaking, most unforgettable tourist destinations in Kenya. We'll cover everything from legendary wildlife reserves to ancient island towns and dramatic volcanic landscapes. I'll tell you not just where to go, but why these places need to be on your bucket list. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into the magic of Kenya. All right, let's kick things off with the undisputed heavyweight champion of safari destinations, the Masai Mara National Reserve. Now look, I've seen nature documentaries. You've seen nature documentaries, we've all seen them. But let me tell you, nothing, and I mean nothing, prepares you for seeing it in person. The sheer scale of the landscape is mind-boggling. It's an endless sea of grass under a sky so big it feels like it could swallow you whole. It's the Africa you've always dreamed of, but in widescreen, 4K, and with surround sound. You're not just watching the show here, you are in the show. And what a show it is. The Mara is world famous for one thing above all else, the Great Migration. Imagine over 1 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras, and a whole bunch of gazelles deciding all at once to go on a road trip. It's the largest mass movement of land mammals on the planet, and it is chaos and majesty all rolled into one. Watching them thunder across the plains or brave the crocodile-infested Mara River, it's primal, it's humbling. And even without the migration, the wildlife viewing is just off the charts. We're talking lions, leopards, cheetahs, elephants. The whole cast of The Lion King is here, just chilling, living their best lives. Okay, after all that dusty, heart-pounding excitement in the Mara, you might need a little time to, decompress. And there is no better place on earth to do that than Diani Beach. Forget what you think you know about beaches. Diani is on another level. We are talking about miles of the whitest, softest sand you have ever felt. It's like walking on powdered sugar. And the water? Oh, the water. It's this impossible shade of turquoise that looks like it's been photoshopped, stretching out to meet a coral reef that keeps the waves gentle and the vibes supremely chill. This place is the definition of a tropical paradise. You can spend your days doing absolutely nothing, just lying under a palm tree with a good book and a cold drink, and that would be a day well spent. But if you get a little restless, Diani has you covered. The Indian Ocean here is a playground. You can go snorkeling or scuba diving and explore this vibrant underwater world filled with colorful fish and sea turtles. Or maybe try kite surfing, letting the wind pull you across the sparkling water. And the evenings? They're all about fresh seafood at a beachfront restaurant while you watch the sunset paint the sky. It's pure, unfiltered bliss. Now, for all my thrill seekers and adventurers out there, let's talk about Mount Kenya. This isn't just a mountain, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and at 5,199 meters, the second highest peak in all of Africa. Kilimanjaro gets all the press, It's like the famous older brother. But Mount Kenya is the cool, rugged, and arguably more interesting sibling. Climbing this mountain is a serious undertaking, but man, is it rewarding? It's a journey that takes you through an incredible variety of ecosystems in just a few days. You start in a lush green forest filled with monkeys and unique birds, then you move up into a strange world of giant, alien-looking plants in the moorlands, and finally, you reach this stark, beautiful alpine zone of rock and ice. The final push to the summit, usually done before dawn, is tough. Your lungs are burning, your legs are screaming, but then you get to the top, Point Lanana, just as the sun rises, and you're standing there above the clouds, watching the African plains ignite with color below you. It's a moment of pure, profound beauty that makes every single step worthwhile. It's a challenge that changes you. Let's switch gears completely and head to a place where time seems to move a little differently. Welcome to Lamu Island, the oldest and best-preserved Swahili settlement in East Africa. The moment you step off the boat here, you feel it. There are no cars on this island. That's right, 0 cars. The highways are these narrow, winding alleyways, and the main modes of transport are your own 2 feet or a donkey. It's not a gimmick. It's just the way life has been here for centuries. It forces you to slow down, to breathe, to actually look around, and there is so much to see. Lamu town is a maze of beautiful old stone buildings with intricately carved wooden doors and hidden courtyards. It's a living museum, a testament to a rich history of trade between Africans, Arabs, and Europeans. You can spend hours just getting lost in the alleyways, discovering little shops and chatting with the incredibly friendly locals. Then you can hop on a traditional sailing boat, a dhow, and explore the mangrove forests or visit a neighboring island. Lamu isn't about ticking off sites. It's about soaking in an atmosphere. It's a peaceful, soulful place that gets under your skin. If you're a bird lover, or even if you just appreciate a truly spectacular natural phenomenon, you have to go to Lake Nakuru National Park. This place is famous for one thing in particular, flamingos. And when I say flamingos, I'm not talking about a dozen or so pink birds standing around. I'm talking about a sea of pink. At times, there can be over 1 million lesser and greater flamingos fringing the lake, creating this incredible, vibrant spectacle that is almost impossible to describe. It's a noisy, beautiful, feathery traffic jam. But here's the thing. Lake Nakuru is so much more than just the flamingos. The park itself is this beautiful mix of woodland, grassland, and rocky cliffs surrounding the Soda Lake. It's a sanctuary, especially for rhinos. This is one of the best places in Kenya to see both black and white rhinos, which is an increasingly rare and precious sight. You'll also find leopards, often seen lounging in the branches of the giant acacia trees, and herds of buffalo and zebra. It's a compact park, which means wildlife is easier to spot, making for a truly fantastic and diverse safari experience, all with this stunning pink backdrop. Now this next one is just wild in every sense of the word. Picture this. You're watching a giraffe elegantly nibbling on an acacia tree doing its giraffe thing. It's a classic safari scene. But then, you look past the giraffe and what do you see? A skyline. A full-on city skyline with skyscrapers. No, you're not hallucinating. You're in Nairobi National Park, the only national park on Earth that borders a capital city. It is one of the most surreal and unique experiences you can have. It's almost comical. You can literally take an Uber from your hotel, and 20 minutes later, you're watching lions or a herd of buffalo, all while planes are taking off from the nearby airport. It's this incredible juxtaposition of nature and modern urban life. And don't think because it's next to a city that the wildlife is second-rate. This park is home to 4 of the big 5. No elephants, they need more space. But you can see lions, leopards, rhinos, and buffalo, plus a ton of other animals. It's the perfect option if you're short on time or have a layover in Nairobi. It's a full-blown safari right on the city's doorstep. How cool is that? If you're the kind of person who finds sitting in a safari vehicle a bit too passive, if you want to get out and really the landscape, then Hell's Gate National Park is your jam. This place is different from the other parks. For one, you can walk or cycle through it right alongside the wildlife. Now don't worry, the really dangerous predators don't live here, so you won't become a lion's lunch. But you'll be biking past herds of zebras, giraffes, and gazelles, which is just an unbelievably cool experience. The name Hell's Gate sounds intense, and the landscape lives up to it. It's this dramatic, raw place with towering cliffs, deep gorges, and plumes of geothermal steam rising from the ground. It's so cinematic, in fact, that the animators for Disney's used it as inspiration for the Pride Lands and the gorge where the stampede happened. You can hike through the old Nyaroa Gorge, scrambling over rocks and wading through streams, or you can rock climb on the massive rock towers. It's an active, hands-on adventure park designed by Mother Nature herself. Last, but by no means least, we have Amboseli National Park. If you have ever seen a postcard from Africa with elephants and a huge, snow-capped mountain in the background, chances are it was taken here. That mountain is the one and only Mount Kilimanjaro, and even though it's technically across the border in Tanzania, Amboseli offers the most iconic, breathtaking views of its majestic peak. Seeing it loom over the plains at sunrise or sunset is a spiritual experience. It's one of those views that just stops you in your tracks. But the view is just the backdrop for the main event, the elephants. Amboseli is famous for its massive herds of elephants. These aren't just any elephants, they are some of the largest in Africa, and they've been the subject of one of the longest-running elephant research projects in the world. You get to see these incredible, intelligent creatures in their element, socializing, playing in the swamps, and marching in huge family groups across the dusty plains with Kilimanjaro as their witness. It is powerful, it is moving, and it is the perfect, awe-inspiring way to cap off a Kenyan adventure. And there you have it, 8 incredible, diverse, and absolutely unforgettable destinations in Kenya. From the epic drama of the Masai Mara to the serene beaches of Diani, from the challenge of Mount Kenya to the timeless culture of Lamu, this country truly offers an adventure for every type of traveler. I know it's a lot to take in, but I genuinely hope this has inspired you to consider Kenya for your next big trip. Trust me, it's a place that will capture your heart and leave you with stories you'll be telling for the rest of your life. So go on, start planning, and add some of these spots to your travel bucket list. Now I want to hear from you. Kenya is a huge country, and I know I've only scratched the surface. If you've been to Kenya, what was your favorite place? Is there a hidden gem that I missed? Let us all know in the comments below. I love reading your experiences and suggestions, and it helps everyone in this amazing travel community discover new places. Sharing is caring, people. Let's build the ultimate Kenya travel guide right here in the comments section. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual trip to Kenya today. I had so much fun sharing these amazing places with you. If you enjoyed the video and want more travel content like this, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And of course, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, travel safe and stay curious.